The answers we deserve demand discomfort. That's what the now 22-year-old Akash Bobba said in his graduation speech in 2021. Today, he's one of the experts at the Office of Personnel Management in the US government. That is, in Musk's DOGE team. Basically, he has a government ID, he has access to and oversees sensitive federal information, and he has a critical role in modernizing federal tech and systems in order to cut wasteful expenditure. He attended the University of California in Berkeley, where he was part of the program designed for future tech industry leaders. He also interned at Meta, Palantir, and the hedge fund Bridgewater Associates, where he worked on AI, data analytics, and financial modeling. In fact, his genius in coding gained viral attention after his Berkeley classmates shared an anecdote in his problem-solving abilities, saying that he had accidentally deleted the entire codebase of their project just 2 days before the deadline, and while he panicked, Akash just stared at the screen and he rewrote everything from scratch within a night. They actually ended up getting first in class. But while his classmate says that he trusts him with everything he owns, the sentiment isn't quite the same at a country level. Elon Musk's DOGE team picks have actually stirred quite a storm because they've assembled a team of young engineers who are just between 19 to 24-year-olds. Most of them are barely out of college and one still is in college. And these kids are responsible for streamlining federal operations, dismantling bureaucratic inefficiencies, and significantly reducing government expenditure to try and save billions of dollars. As per reports, what's particularly striking is the fact that these youngsters have been granted top-level security clearances despite having no prior public service or government admin experience. This has led to concerns about oversight and security. Musk has defended his squad, saying that they represent some of the world's top software engineers, something which even US President Trump echoed.
Musk has helping him are as young as 19 years old.
That's good. They're very smart though, Peter. They're like you. They're very smart people.
Thank you. Have you met any of these guys?
No, I haven't seen them. They work actually out of the White House. They're smart people.
Reports also say that there has been internal resistance within government agencies to Trump's team because some DOGE personnel tried to access classified information at USAID, following which action was taken. As per Wired, the other members of the group also have limited government experience. Most of them have backgrounds in tech internship, with some of them at Musk's own companies like SpaceX and Neuralink. Besides these 6 young engineers, staff from Musk's other companies like XAI, Tesla, and the Boring Company also have key roles at the Office of Personnel Management. This concentration of power in the hands of Musk's associates has raised some alarms. In fact, Democratic leaders in the United States are trying to now push bills to prevent Musk from accessing the government's private data on individuals after the government moved to review USAID and locked out workers from the office building.
In the dead of night. That is not democracy, Mr. Musk. It's letting a small group of unelected people, secret, run rampant through the executive branch, accessing the private data millions of Americans need, and God knows what they're going to do with it. God knows. So there are 2 dangers. One, people's privacy is at stake. Second, that there's a risk that this small group could cut program after program using one excuse or another. So today, Leader Jeffries and I are joining together to push legislation to prevent unlawful meddling.
President, why is it important for Elon Musk to have access to the payment systems at Treasury?
Well, he's got access only to letting people go that he thinks are no good if we agree with him, and it's only if we agree with him. He's a very talented guy from the standpoint of management and costs, and we put him in charge of seeing what he can do with certain groups and certain numbers. Some of the numbers are horrible, what he's found. Think of it, $100 million on condoms to Hamas, and many other things that are frankly even more ridiculous. And they're finding tremendous waste, really waste, more than anything else, I think you could say. Probably fraud and abuse can be added to it, the more standard waste, fraud, and abuse. But they're finding tremendous amounts of really bad things, bad spending. You've been writing about some of it, frankly, and some of the things that they've been doing is just terrible. But he reports in, and but he does have a good natural instinct. He's got a team of very talented people. We're trying to shrink government, and he can probably shrink it as well as anybody else, if not better.
Though President Trump did previously attempt to allay fears, saying that Musk can't and won't do anything without his approval, the growing influence of Musk's network, who have access to government systems, remains a source of concern for some in the United States. Whether or not they are actually equipped to handle the complexities of federal infrastructure is something we'll all get to know in the months to come. Hope you found this video interesting. For more such content, keep watching Mint.